Hi, I'm in my brother's truck. As you can see, I dropped my parents off at the airport around like 8:20, and from the airport I drove to my gym near my house. Just finished a shoulder workout. It was a quick one. I haven't been to the gym in like 4 days. I try to go like every other day or every 2 days. So I just wanted something, just something, you know? Anyway, I did shoulders today, and in the middle of doing shoulders and being like, shoulder gains, I remembered today I teach robotics, and I have to carry these huge bags that are very heavy, and I have to carry them pretty far. And every time I have to do that, I'm always complaining about how sore my traps and shoulders are. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't have done a shoulder workout before I have to go do that. But whatever, I guess I'll just add to the shoulder gains. I've been trying to add shoulders more because I want those like nice capped shoulders, you know what I'm talking about? You know what a capped shoulder looks like. It looks fire. And I also want to like, I'm working on my back as well. I want that like V-shaped back, because if your back and shoulders are big, it makes your waist look smaller. Fun fact, it's about illusions, okay? And I want an hourglass figure, but I also like to eat, so the only way to get an hourglass figure and also eat, there's a cop right there, is to make it into an illusion. So that is what I'm going to try to do. But also, for the most part, generally speaking, when it comes to fitness goals, I'm like, that's as aesthetic as I'm going to get. It's like I want bigger shoulders and a bigger butt, and like that's really it. But for the most part, when I work out for functionality and health. Like, I prefer functional workouts. Like, I totally understand the appeal of powerlifting and like lifting really heavy stuff, because then you're like super strong and that's super cool. But in reality, how often am I going to need to be lifting more than like, I don't know, 80 pounds? Not often. So I really would rather just, what is going on here? I would rather just be able to like continue to do everything I'm doing now into my old age. So like I want to like gain my flexibility. I want to, you know, be able to have good mobility and like bend down and, you know, all that stuff. So that's why I work out. Anyway, this turned into a tangent. I'm on my way home. I'm gonna shower. I'm going to eat because I ate at like 6 a.m. this morning, and it is currently 10:26 a.m. and get ready for class. I'll probably read because I have 2 chapters that are due next week. So yeah, I'm probably gonna read some of that and do some other stuff. See you then. I forgot to show you guys what I ate, but it was spaghetti, because last night my dad decided to make a huge pot of spaghetti, even though everybody except for me was leaving for like 2 days. So now I have this giant pot of spaghetti plus the lentil soup I made. So I had spaghetti with one really big meatball because my dad loves making gigantic meatballs. And I just put, oh wow, it's gone. I just put an ice cube into my tea because for the past, how many are in this box? 16 days. Save 1. So technically this is day 17 because I took 1 break from the tea. I have been drinking dandelion leaf and root tea because dandelion root is supposed to help support the liver, which is also supposed to help acne because it supports the liver and supposed to help with like flushing systems. And I'll be honest, I don't know, because what happens is like when I get like right before my period, it gets bad, and then after my period, it gets like okay, but like still visible, pretty much like this. So when my period comes around, which is soon, within like the next 2 weeks, we'll see if it's less breakouty. Anyway, but I got dandelion leaf tea, leaf and root. I didn't get the roasted kind, which I heard is better, or you're supposed to use that, but I don't know why they would make roasted and unroasted if you're supposed to take the roasted. So I bought that one, and I also bought, first of all, I love traditional medicinals tea. Their Breathe Easy tea, first of all, is not only delicious, eucalyptus mint, are you kidding me? It's also great for my lungs because I'm an asthmatic. But I also got this detox tea, which has dandelion leaf and root and burdock root, which also supports liver. And I also got hibiscus tea because, first of all, hibiscus tea is delicious, especially when it's ice. And this has raspberry in it, so it supports the womb. But also because hibiscus tea is high in vitamin C, and I wanted to do and like adrenal support. I don't remember what it's called, but basically it's supposed to help your adrenals, which is like right above your kidneys and other detoxing organs, and it's supposed to help with your hormones. And again, hormones. Okay, so I haven't actually done the hibiscus hormone adrenal cleanse support, whatever. I haven't done that one yet because I need coconut milk and coconut cream. And I technically have powdered coconut milk. Not technically, I literally have powdered coconut milk. But I don't have coconut cream. And I thought I did from when I made coquito last year, but I didn't. So I'm probably gonna, I should buy a lot of coconut cream now because I do want to make coquito later this year. So yeah, anyway, gonna drink my tea that's cooled down. I like to cover it for 15 minutes and let it steep. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. After I drink my tea, I'm gonna shower, then probably edit the video that I started editing yesterday. It's not this video. And read. Whether I read my sci-fi book that I've been like trying to finish, like it's one of those things where it's a good book. I like it. It's a good book. I enjoy it. But it stresses me out. I get so stressed reading it. Because it's sci-fi and it's stressful. And they're on like two completely different sides of the universe. But it's like, it's just, there's so much, but it's a good book. I will tell you. I'm new to sci-fi. This is only my second, this is my second sci-fi series, and my first sci-fi series was Dune. So that's a lot. I talk about this all the time. Don't get me started on books. Don't get me started on sci-fi. Don't get me started on Dune, because Dune was the best book series I have ever read in my life. And I was a twihard. I also enjoyed the Mortal Instruments series, both of those when I was in high school. But Dune was the best book series I've ever read in my life. And it will forever be the best book series I read in my life. Even though Twilight will always be my favorite book series because it's my guilty pleasure and it shaped me as a human being. So yeah, that's what's going on. I'm either gonna read my textbook or my sci-fi book. Also, I downloaded around 47 books on my Kindle during Stuff Your Kindle. I think it was 3 days, but I only did it on the first day. And I started and finished the series yesterday and the day before yesterday. No, one book yesterday and the day before yesterday. It's called Fresh Meat, M-E-E-T. If you like romance, if you like slow burn, and if you like minimal spice, this book is for you. Fresh Meat, okay? It's really good. And yeah, I have to stop myself from switching over to my Kindle app every time I read my textbook because my textbook is on the Cengage app, And yeah, I downloaded a lot of books from Kindle. Maybe I'll do a video on like books and stuff. But yeah, that's all for now. See you later. I'll probably pick up the camera when I am getting ready to leave or have left or have arrived at the school that I work at. See ya. To the school. I'm gonna quickly rebraid my hair. I have like an hour until I have to go. Really, I only have like 35 minutes. An hour until I see the kids, 35 minutes till I should go in. So I'm just gonna quickly rebraid my hair. I brought my sci-fi book that I told you guys about, because I seriously want to read it. Like, I want to read it. I want to read it. So I'm going to give myself more opportunities to read it. So instead of going on Instagram or YouTube for the next 35 minutes, I'm going to read my book. That's crazy. You can see I snatched my scalp back. Again, if you guys forgot, I cut myself bangs, so I have to wear a headband and hair clips at all times. So yeah, the headband keeps the bangs back, the hair clips keeps the short pieces of hair that I cut on the sides from coming out. So yeah, those are the vibes. Never worn my hair like this since I cut it. Even though I dyed it brown, you can still tell like the bottom is lighter than the top. I wanted everything to be dark brown, but it'd be like that, I guess. Alright. We are as together as we are going to get. Ouch. Oh my god. There. If the teacher isn't in there, which she probably is, if the teacher isn't in her classroom when I get there, I will film a little bit of me setting up. But if she is, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just film when she's gone, and then at the end of the day.
This time.
Good morning. It's 2 days after the last clip you saw. Today is Friday, September 27th, I think? No, it's Saturday, September 30th. And I'm on my way to the gym. It is 8:58 a.m. Yesterday, I spent most of my day inside reading, but I also had an interview that I completely forgot about. So 30 minutes before my interview, I quickly got dressed and left the house, and I got a job. Excuse me. I will be working seasonally at Bath & Body Works starting next month. And yeah, so I knew that going in it was a seasonal position. It's literally just for like rush season, so like October, November. And I'm fine with that because I also got an email from the woman in charge of my field placement internship, really, that's what it is. And she's gonna start emailing me some possible field locations that match what I'm interested in, and then I'll be interviewing for that. So, you know, like, it's fine. I'm not expecting to keep this job for a while. I just need it, you know, to like fill some holes while I'm waiting for these field placements, so then I can actually get a job that like perfectly matches my field placement schedule. I'll only need to be working there 2 days a week, which is like 10 hours. So yes, after probably in November, I'll be applying again for jobs just to hold me off till January-ish. Or hopefully by that time I'll have more information about my field placement and I will be able to like really give a good like sort of schedule. But yeah, so that's what's up today. Today's my last day being alone in the house. Later tonight, my boyfriend, my BF, is going to stay the night. So, and I have to pick my parents up tomorrow morning. So yeah, I'm just doing some of the little stuff that they wanted done before they got back, which was just packing up the bookshelves because we're gonna start renovating. Is that the right word? Renovating? We're gonna be redoing the floors, redoing the kitchen and stuff like that. So they want to sort of, my mom was just like, we need to get the ball rolling. I need to feel like we're doing something. So I just want like one room packed. And I was like, okay, so I'm gonna pack up the books. But yeah, that's really all I've got going on today. Also, there are like a few other things that I want to do, like little random things on my to-do list. Like my boyfriend and I had to talk about finances. I want to type up what we talked about and our goals and stuff like that. I want to read some of my textbook that's not due until the end of next week. I want to I have a list. I'll show you. Yeah, that's it. Bye. Hello, friends. I am at Wawa. I just gassed up, but I came here because I needed to fill the air in my tires. But guess what? The freaking air pump is broken. So I'm gonna have to go to a different Wawa, but I'm not going right now. I'm going to go when I pick my boyfriend up. Oh, I'm not even going to pick him up today. So, yay. Damn. Well, I guess I'm not putting air in my tires tomorrow because I need to go home and I need to do some other things. As we know, I'm a terrible vlogger. I completely forgot to show me packing up the bookcase, which in a previous video, perhaps if I'll remember, I'll put it in the cards, you saw me building these shelves and filling these shelves and then also decorating them for Christmas. But everything that was on them, besides the few things that are still on them, which are glass and I don't feel like dealing with right now, are all right here. So they bought boxes, but in my opinion, never fill the medium boxes with books because they will become too heavy. Always get the small boxes, even if you need 1,000,000 of them. So instead of using all the boxes, I just did bags because these are like, that's a manageable amount of books. It's still heavy, but like I can pick it up. This is by far the heaviest box because it was just all like the miscellaneous items that didn't neatly fit into these. And they weren't, you know, Barry's books and Bryce Nichols board games and puzzles and board games and puzzles and large photos and knickknacks and whatnot. So yeah, now I am going to throw together a reel for my Learner of Live account. I'm gonna transfer the footage that is on this camera onto my iPad. And here, let me show you my list for the day. Well, I do like week. Like until this is completely done, this could be like 2 weeks, a 2-week to-do list, and I just add to it until the page is filled up. But anyway, so this has been on these things have been on my to-do list for like 2 weeks. These two things are always on my to-do list, but I want a dry erase calendar because we have a lot of people in this house and there's a lot of like schedules to arrange and like organize and whatnot. So I feel like having like a dry erase calendar in a communal area where we can just randomly add stuff, just so we know what we're up to and whatnot, would be nice. The thing is, I don't want to buy one. I want to make one. And we have a dry erase board in the garage, I'm pretty sure. So I might just pull out some electrical tape or whatever and make a calendar grid, and then we can change the dates per month or whatever. Look into social work jobs. That's like always on my list, and I'm always looking at what sort of things like a social worker can do because that's what I'm getting my degree in. Learner of Love Reel, which I'm going to be doing. Learner of Love video, I need to create a script, like come up with an idea, create a script, or like a general list of things to talk about and record and whatnot, but that's not really priority. Painting and drawing and practicing my languages, those are things that bring me joy that I don't give myself time to do. So having them on my to-do list forces me to do them, because then I'd be like, well, I have to cross it off my list. You know what I'm saying? I did my Bath and Body Works stuff that I told you about. I packed the bookshelves. I want to type the money talk conversation that my boyfriend and I had, read my chapters for next week, which is technically this week. Well, starting tomorrow, it's this week. Text the group chat because we have a group project in 2 weeks that we haven't even like talked about. Edit a video, upload a video. I have the footage on this iPad that I uploaded last week that I still need to edit and upload. Transfer the footage on this camera and then edit and upload the video that this camera has on it currently. And that is all that's on my to-do list as of right now at 12:22 p.m. on September 30th. So this is probably gonna be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, coming along with me on these like, I don't know, 2 days or whatever. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.